Hello, thank you for joining my webinar. My name is Madeline Brownell. I'm an Executive Ambassador with Forever, and today we're going to learn how to make an 8x20 canvas. So the first thing that you want to do is close out your Artisan and go and download and install any fonts that you would like that we have suggested to make the canvas so it will look like ours. So I'm going to go over to the email that I've sent you and show you how to do that. So the one font that you'll need for this particular canvas is Buttercup. So you would click the download, and depending on your browser, it's going to automatically save it to downloads, or like you can see here, mine is asking me where I want to save it. You can see that I've already saved it into my downloads folder, so I'm not going to do that because I don't need to. It's already there. But you would proceed to download all of these and your art pages and put them into your whatever folder you want, or it'll default to your downloads folder usually. All right, so once you've downloaded them and they're on your computer, now you need to work with them. So we're going to first talk about the fonts. So I'm going to go over to my downloads folder, and there's my font. So I'll just right click and install it. It's already been installed, so I could say no, I don't need to, or yes to replace it. Doesn't make any difference. It's all the same thing. It doesn't duplicate your fonts. So whatever you want to do there, but that's already done for me. And then I'll show you now with the art page, you would proceed to install the other fonts. And now we're ready to open up Artisan and create the canvas. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to go to my welcome screen, and I'm going to create a new project. And you want to do a project, not a page. If you do a page, you can't work with the photos very well. So we're going to always do a project. We're going to drop down to wall art. I'm going to come down here to my canvas, and I want an 8x20 portrait. I know that doesn't look like a portrait, but it is. So we're going to do 8x20 portrait. I'm going to choose the blank template since that's the only choice I have. And I'm just going to name it. I like to give it the name of the project I'm doing. So I'm just going to do a 8x20 canvas heart. And I could add the word landscape if I wanted, but I'm not going to. I'm going to click on create. Now I'm ready for that art page that was shared with you. So I'm going to click on template. And this file is from my computer because it came in an email. So I'm going to do using a page file that was shared with you. And I would go to my quick access over here to my downloads, and I want to do this one with the 3 hearts. And now I'm ready to work with this file. So let's go get our photos. So I'm going to go over to Historian. Obviously you could get them from Forever or anywhere on your computer. I'm just going to share these over to my Artisan file. And now if I go over to my project, there they are, and I'm going to just do a timeline of my daughter as a baby here, and obviously you can zoom in and move that wherever you want in that heart. And as an elementary school girl here, and that's not what I wanted to do. Undo that. And then go move her elementary school one in the second heart. And zoom in as much as you want, and then as a bride. And then with these X's that we've given you, you're going to want to go fill them with whatever color you want. They're going to come this way, so you would be ready to print at this point. Or you can go fill them with what you want. So let's go learn how to do that. So I'm going to go over to fill on my quick access bar, and we are going to do a solid color. So let's choose a pink here. Let's say we want to do something different. And what I've done on these X's is I've done a texture. So I'm going to go to Filter, Surface, Texture, and let's do a brick. What the heck? So, but there's all these different textures that you could do. So nothing says love like bricks. So let's say, oh, let's click the brick one. Let's do a smaller brick, and we could make it smaller or bigger, whatever we wanted to do, and scale it in and out and say okay, or you could preview it. And how cute, a pink brick there. Over here, so what I've done on these hearts is I did go into surface and these X's, and I did a block one, and what's fun about the block is it looks blingy, so you can and you can apply it a couple of different times and it will give it a bling look. So yeah, let's just have a blingy X there. So that's another texture you could do. We could fill it with paper. So I'm going to do it from an art kit. And let's see what art kit pops up here. So it looks like the last one I used was Cheerful. You could, whatever you want to do, go pull in any other piece of paper. I'm going to do Cheerful since it's here and you have other things to do in your life than to watch me play. The smaller I make my square, this particular Cheerful piece of paper has dots on it. The smaller I make my square, the bigger the dots. The wider I make my square, the smaller the dots with this particular pattern. So I'm going to make it smaller so you can see big dots on that X. And then here, let's go fill it with the gradient. So I'm going to do the drop down, color gradient. Let's make our second color white. And I like this look right here. And okay. So then I'm ready to print. And don't worry, I'm not going to print it like this. I was just giving you some ideas. But you would just click on print at the print shop or file, print online, and upload it and choose, an 8x20 canvas. Put in any sale codes that might be happening if you're during a sale, and get back a beautiful print. Now this one, I do like a white background. I could go fill the background with any piece of paper or a wood grain or anything that I wanted to there. But I do like the white look on here. Now I did want to show you how you could go and use one of the art kits that we have available from the Forever Print, from the Forever Digital Art Store. So I'm going to go over here to this 8x20 vintage. I love these vintage collections that our artist Roxanne's done. So this is going to wrap around with this whatever you would call this piece of paper, vintage paper. If you want to see what it will look like with the actual, just the front of the canvas, you would click on your view and go into trimmed. To get these art kits, I'm going to go over to the Forever Print store and just go into your digital art store. I'm going to click on View All Digital Art. And down here under Photo Gifts, I'm going to click on Wall Art, and it will bring up all of the pre-done templates for you to go make different kinds of wall art. So these right here, for example, would be your 8x20s, portrait and landscape. If you hover over it, it will tell you what this is. This is a 16x20 photo gallery. These beautiful wreaths and so forth that you can make canvases or metal prints or acrylic prints or the faux canvas. So you would just purchase these art kits, download them, and then over in Artisan, if you want to use one of them, you would go into Home, Template, and this time it's an art kit, not on your computer. It's rather than on your computer that you've downloaded. This is an art kit that you've purchased, and you could then go in and choose the art kit. So this particular one has both the grandmother and the grandfather 8x20 template in it. So you would choose that template and then go get your photos, and literally in minutes you would have a complete canvas that I think is absolutely beautiful to print at the Forever Print Shop. A lot of times, just FYI, we'll tell you to use the snipping tool and share your artwork with us, and the snipping tool is just part of Windows, and you click on your snipping tool. You can find it in your Windows programs. You would click on New, grab what you've done, and then copy and paste that into where, you know, an email or Facebook and share with us. We would love that. So I hope this has been helpful. Enjoy making these wonderful pieces of artwork. I think photo gifts are the best gifts ever. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.